Hey, good morning. Welcome to Homestead Love. I'm Danielle. If this is your first time here, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe and the bell if you want to follow along. Today, we're going to plant some strawberries and some sweet potatoes. Well, it's starting to shape up. Slowly, very slowly. Updates on the potatoes. Alright, check it, guys. We got potatoes coming up in this bag. So there's one. Potatoes coming up in this bag. There's two. You can barely see them. They're here. Sneaking up right there. Those are coming up and need more soil. Then there's our big one, the original. Got some in that one. Got some in that one. So we have potatoes in all of our bags. Okay, so I came out the other day and all I saw was this guy, and I could just see him it's like he's reaching up for the sky, like, I want to be taller, so big, reaching those arms up, and I was like, they're gonna take off soon, so I can't wait for that. And plus all the little new baby leaves there, oh, yes, they're coming. All of them have those little baby leaves, so I'm expecting to see them just shoot up really soon. Plus, some of these ones have already started pushing out and shooting up. These guys look rough. Rough. They had a rough transplant, but they made it. Oh yeah, speaking of which, that cat that's been coming over and visiting decided to leave me a vomit present in my bed, my cat bed apparently now. Now, if you're new to the channel, I took these beds. They were Box Springs, and we flipped them upside down and turned them into garden beds. Now, at first I just put burlap around them to cover, but the burlap's kind of wearing out. So I'm going to do up some boards or something, some of these, and upcycle these into, I'll just screw them together. And that should fix that issue. These beds, my in-laws gave to me. They used them for 1 year, and I don't know, they didn't like them. They weren't big enough. I think that's what the deal was, that they weren't big enough. They wanted bigger ones. So they gave them to us, and I've been using them ever since. So those are, I saved those from going to the dump. I saved this from going to the dump. I saved this from going to the dump. And then all of this down here is, I just kind of threw it together. It's all scrap wood that I had laying around. I need to fix it up. I have more I want to do to it to shore it up better. It's a little bit wobbly, but not bad. But I left these tall so that I could tie strings on them for the tomatoes when they come up, or do chicken wire or something like that. But hey, welcome to Homestead Love. It's another beautiful day. I got some strawberries, I got some sweet potatoes, and we got Herbert lemon. And today, we're gonna get them in the ground. So I filled this bed up, but I'm gonna take, and I have 2 left. I'm gonna put 1 at each end of this bed because strawberries do spread out. So we're gonna do that quick. Next we have sweet potatoes. We're gonna get these in here. First time I've grown sweet potatoes, don't know anything about them, so we'll see how this goes.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay also.
Okay.
Hey, Mommy. I
Mm-hmm.
have a question.
Yes.
Why do people need to, like, why does the plants need bugs?
Why do? Because the bugs help pollinate the plants.
So the plants can help the plants to clean the air.
Mm-hmm. And make food for us and bugs. Bugs eat plants too, honey.
Oh. Well, ants always feed the queen ant. Only the queen ant.
Kind of like bees and the queen bee.
Yeah.
Okay guys, it's time to plant these cherry tomatoes that I rooted out that were inside. Their color is better. Their leaves still aren't looking the best, but their color is way better. So I'm gonna get these put into this bed where I had things dying off. So the shallots died, so we'll replace the shallots with these lovely cherry tomatoes. Golden Harvest cherry tomatoes. I don't know how they're going to do out here. I don't know if they're even going to make it or if they're going to produce anything at all. Don't really care. Just kind of an experiment here. See how it goes. But the roots look good. Check them. Wow. I'm impressed. Okay guys, we got our sweet potatoes planted. Couple strawberries on this side. And strawberries here in the new bed. Tomatoes. They're taking off. I showed them a couple days ago. I don't know if you guys are going to see that footage. But they're starting to take off. And then here's those cherry tomatoes I just planted. This thing with our onions keeps overflowing. I need to get a drill and drill out the bottom so that it drains better. There's holes. It came with holes. It's never done this before. These guys, they're starting to bush out and go up. I'm going to trim them or prune them up probably today and get rid of some of the yellow leaves at the bottom and some of the extras I don't need. But they're looking pretty good. I got this lovely cherry tomato plant. Husky cherry red. It's a hybrid, I guess. But I got this at Walmart. And, you know, I'm kind of one of those weirdos that when I see a pot I like, I'd rather get a plant in it. So I bought this cherry tomato for the pot because I wanted to have a pot like this. Yeah. We still got some stragglers on the tomatoes over here in this bed. They're doing okay. That one's starting to bush out, doing its thing. Yeah, I did put up a couple of these trellises just because I think it's going to help keep the cat out of my beds. So, yeah. So we got, this guy was down to nothing. Something ate the top of it off, or died off here. Yeah, it died off when it transplanted it. But look at that. Those two, they were just two little sprigs and they grew new leaves and they're still going. Thought I lost them, but here they are, still here. Super cool. I've never seen tomatoes that do that. Usually they just die. This one's doing the reach thing too. Yeah. They're looking pretty good. Oh, broccoli. Look at that. Maybe it's just not getting enough water back here. We got a lot of rain. Maybe that's... Oh, I just remembered I have that basil inside that I need to get. Here are the peppers. I just don't know about the peppers. These ones look better. They've got some extra leaves. They're getting taller. Dill. Looking good. Here's another pepper that's reaching up and doing better. These guys took off over the last couple of days. But see, it warmed up. It got humid here. It was in the 70s, so all this stuff kind of just stopped growing. Because it was, you know, 50s overnight, 70s during the day, if it reached 70. I see a tree growing here. Let's get it out. So yeah, but the cucumbers are looking okay too. Here's another tree. Good grief. I need to get all the seeds out of here. Picked them out about a million times now. And then our green beans. I keep expecting one of these days to come out and see a green bean on the plant. Because we're getting really close to having some green beans on here. Of course, there's a nettle right next to it. These things grow all over my yard. Nettles do. Alright guys, last year my lemon balm died. It was right here. It could still come back. I don't know. I'm seeing that there's oregano in here as I came over to dig it out, and there's other things that are still trying to grow. We had a bunch of different stuff in here. We'll see if any of it comes back. It got frostbite this spring, so I'm just going to kind of leave those off to the side just in case. But I did get another lemon balm because I like it for tea. So, oh wow, let me get this little teas there. Let's try to get this down in here deeper than it was. Alright, you just set off to the side here. Okay. Where did my soil go? Where did my soil go? Alright. I'll just kind of let it be in there. See what happens. I don't know what all's growing in here, what all's weeds and what all's not weeds. So I know this little guy, I'm pretty sure, is oregano, which I was kind of happy to see came back. There's probably some more around here. But I've left the root balls in there that were still present, and we'll see what happens. Some of it probably got frosted out this spring, but it could come back next year still. But because this died last year, I am naming it. I give you Herbert Lemon for the lemon balm. Okay, and I was going to put this rosemary somewhere else, but since I'm finding that, see how there's still a root ball there? That's why I think these could potentially still come back. But I'm going to throw the lemon balm in here too. Because why not? Or not the, I said the lemon balm. The rosemary. Rosemary. Holy root bound. Look at that. We better tease those up a little bit. Try to get them. Holy cow. Alright. There's all my soil. I was like, where did I put my soil? Oh wow, that is so wet. It rained last night, so there's all this is wet. The garden beds are super wet. Everything's wet, which is good because I don't water till nighttime. So, all right, you two stay separated there. You don't get to marry. All right, so there we have it. Now, next time it rains, it should do some good stuff for that. Thank you for joining me for Homestead Love today. If you made it this far, type in the comments bubbles, and I'll know you watched the whole video. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like and share with all your social media. Thank you.